This is KVAL News at 5.
A Republican candidate for Congress was on the attack Wednesday, accusing Representative Val Hoyle of corruption. Monique DeSpain is running for Congress as a Republican, hoping to unseat Hoyle in Oregon's 4th Congressional District in November. DeSpain held a press conference in front of Eugene's Federal Building this morning to highlight her new campaign website, whatsvalhiding.com, where she argues Hoyle demonstrated a pattern of corruption, obstruction, and deceit based on Hoyle's relationships with former executives of marijuana company Mota. That's the company involved in the scandal that ultimately forced former Secretary of State Shemia Fagan to resign. Although no evidence has been presented that suggests Hoyle committed any crimes or violated any ethics laws. Yet DeSpain sent a letter to the U.S. Attorney of Oregon requesting an expansion of its investigation into Mota to include Val Hoyle.
I'm drawing this to the attention of DOJ. They need to do their job on this one. They've got a lot to work with already, and I'm confident that they can tighten up the facts and decide what they want to do with it and which laws have been violated.
Hoyle has not been interviewed or named as a target of the FBI's investigation into Mota. In a statement to our newsroom, Hoyle said, "It's 2024, so it must be time for tone-deaf political stunts. That's all this is. I've answered every question that's come up about this issue. There's simply no there there." Here's what I've been doing the past few days, working throughout the district to help people respond to the storms that have devastated our communities. I know my neighbors and I are still out of power, and that's the least of it. Anyone who knows what folks are going through right now ought to know that this isn't the time to be playing political games. And that issue was brought up to DeSpain today.
We had a horrible ice storm last week. People who are still without power lost their homes. Do you really feel like now is the time to be launching this attack on her?
Well, of course. And I will mention she's against natural gas, and a lot of people stayed warm because they had natural gas because the electricity was down. I'm not under why now. This is overdue, as far as I'm concerned.
DeSpain said she had not yet heard back from the U.S. Attorney's Office regarding her letter. We reached out to the DOJ and are also waiting to hear back. DeSpain's full letter to the Department of Justice is available on our website, KVAL.com.